everyone, and welcome back to SanaA's garden, and welcome if you're new here. I hope you all are doing great. So a couple days ago I started this series called Waking Up My Garden for Spring, or actually I wanted to do an hour in my garden every day, but it couldn't happen after the first day. I think I did the first video on 3rd or 4th of March, and then after that we have had quite a few rainy and windy days, and it's been super cold. It was a really nice and sunny day today, but still very cold. So after running a lot of errands and doing all my tasks, other tasks, the mommy tasks and all that, I had about an hour of sunlight left, so I thought probably I'll make use of it. So I thought I'll just do something which will give me the feeling of yes, I have done something. So what best than cleaning up the dead. So I have this chrysanthemums. This one is from about 3 or 4 years, and these ones I've got them last year. And I have a couple ferns here, and I also have a red chrysanthemums at the back along the fence. So I just have to clean the dead of these. That will give a instant result and show me that I have done something. So regarding the ferns, it's really simple and straightforward. You just cut back the dead. They wouldn't have been in such a bad condition. I think it's probably because of the recent storm we have had. The leaves are all almost broken, and it just doesn't look good. The garden almost looks like abandoned whenever I look at these, so I thought I'll just clean them. Once the weather starts to warm up, the new fronds or the new leaves of this plant will start to unfurl or uncurl and start to grow basically. So I have a detailed video on how to cut back ferns or cleaning up or tidying up your ferns after winter. I will leave that video link in the description box down below if you want to check out. I have explained a lot of things in detail in that video. So yeah, I'm just cutting all the dead back here and leaving 1 or 2 leaves which look like a new growth. Please excuse me for all the rustling noises from my jacket and the bag in which I'm putting the leaves. I don't usually include the audio from the real filming process because it's very noisy around in my neighborhood. I live in a very dense neighborhood, so there's a lot of people around. There's always somebody talking, or there's cars and horns, and we have a main road not very far, so there's noises from it, and kids shouting and playing and so many things. So it was my lucky day today that it was pretty quiet. So I like the sound of the pruner, so I included it. So let me know in the comments down below, how would you like my videos to be? Would you like more natural sounds, or would you prefer music? I would have to probably film all the things or the future videos whenever it is quieter, maybe early in the morning or some other times, or the school times basically, whenever it's a little bit quieter. So yeah, I would appreciate your advice on the sound thing. So we're almost done with the fern, and now next to the chrysanthemums. chrysanthemums have put on quite a lot of growth because the winters have been really mild this year. The weather has been so weird this year. In November, December and January it was really mild, around 10 degrees, and now when we're in March it's just so cold. And due to the winters being milder, the plants have put on so much of growth, and every plant, every bulb is so early. I don't know, everything is just messed up. The only thing that is late is me. I haven't started anything. I haven't started any seeds at all. So anyways, that looks so much better. And I also cleaned up the chrysanthemums at the back near the fence, and I also had some tomato and chili and jalapeno plants along the fence under the arches. I cleaned those as well. And I had planted some garlic in the raised bed in December. I think the squirrels dug them or something happened, so I just tidied that up. Just about when I was done with the cleaning of chrysanthemums and ferns and the other plants, it was starting to get dark, so I thought I'll probably head inside and get to my another task which is on my list, which was to sort out the seeds and organize them and just decide on what I want to plant. So I did not buy a whole lot of seeds this year. Almost 80% of the seeds are from last year which I had purchased, and I have been purchasing some few seeds here and there whenever I go to grocery stores or something like that. So I have few plants like busy lizzie and petunias and sunflowers, cosmos. What are all these? Yeah, I found these in the clearance rack for 50p. I thought I'll give them a shot. They had their expiry in December 2021. I thought at least one or two will work. So I have some herbs as well. I have these Mediterranean herb collection from last year which I didn't plant, so I have a lot of zinnias and straw flowers, asters, rudbeckia. The rudbeckia didn't do well last year, the stalks didn't do well. These were nice. The petunias, the cornflower was okay. It was for a very less time. And I also got these from, I think, Lidl or Aldi, just on a little grocery trip. So I also purchased some pea seeds from Lidl. Was it Lidl or Aldi? I don't remember. I think it was Lidl. So yeah, my kids really like peas and snow peas, or not snow pea. What is that? Yeah, whatever that pea is. I also got some courgette, and these performed really well. The cherry falls cherry tomatoes, I'm gonna plant them again, and now this time in a hanging basket. That was a huge mistake. The plants were literally crawling on the ground. So I'm just sorting all the seeds depending upon what I want to plant, indoors or outdoors. What I mean by indoors is I do not have any setup of grow lights or heat mats or anything like that. I'll probably let them germinate indoors and then move them out as I did last year, because I think we'll still have the temperatures around 10 degrees or lower for about a month or so. So they'll be right about in time for when it's time to plant them out. So I'm just separating all the seeds which say 15 to 20 degrees for germination, so that I can just start them indoors and then move the containers outside. I'll probably do them the winter sowing method probably tomorrow or day after. Let's see. most of the flower seeds suggest a direct sowing, so I'll probably plant them along the way whenever I get few tasks done. And regarding the vegetables, I think the salads and spinach and spring onions are okay to plant even if it is colder. But the summer vegetables like tomatoes, aubergines, okras, courgettes and everything, I will start them indoors, let them germinate and then move them outside. The okra and aubergine seeds germinated last year, but the plants didn't grow at all. So I'm gonna give them another shot this year. I think I will try and grow them on a windowsill until they are nice and established, and then move them outdoors when it really warms up. So let's try that. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope that you all really enjoyed watching this one, and I also hope that this video gave you some inspiration to get something done in your garden today. I had very little time, so I tried to accomplish as much as I can. Hopefully I'll try to get more things done from tomorrow. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Keep gardening. Bye.